Hello, dear friends. As a blind content creator, it's a great pleasure for me to see that actually what I'm trying to convey in my social media, especially here in YouTube, is actually interesting to you. And here is the next video which I'm going to create right now. It comes as a teaser for my people here in Bulgaria because unfortunately, with this thing that I'm going to talk about, I have to start kind of in Bulgarian, but I'm hoping that I can translate it into English somehow and to make it more international. But there is a very interesting media outcome in Bulgaria, and Bulgaria as a whole is a fairly interesting country. And I talk about it as a person who received his medication, his human, his medical, care outside of Bulgaria. I started feeling like a psychologist outside of Bulgaria as well. So I'm incredibly thankful to Germany and Belgium for those things, for my health and for my profession because I'm a PhD in psychology. But media wise, I worked in the national TV of Bulgaria, so it's like BBC but the Bulgarian variant. And then I wrote for a couple of newspapers, for a couple of websites. Then I worked for the first Bulgarian national radio, which was private and national after the communism, and I had like a rubric kind of short content type of thingy together with fact checkers, and my thing was on the intersection of psychology and actually disinformation and data skills. Let's put it like this. So the same people who actually offered me this opportunity right now are starting their own new kind of media, and it's a new type of media, where you have to have immaculate sound and very good visuals as well. And I'm incredibly incredibly thankful that they want to make a special show, if you will. I know that talking about shows in terms of short form podcasting is weird, but this is what they want to do, a proper hybrid from a traditional media background and streaming slash podcasting slash video podcasting slash shorts and stuff like this. So they invited me to make a thing which is run by me, by a blind person, and we're talking about the lives of people with disabilities. And I'm incredibly thankful because the actual people who offer me are not only journalists, are not only people from a proper media background, which fought against established people, people who are still powerful because of their ties to the Communist Party, to the secret services and stuff like this. But they're also critical to me when I'm doing something which is not professional, which is not good. They actually don't bother with, oh, come on, we have to be more sensitive to him because he is a blind guy, just like it happens with nearly everyone else. No, they are just saying to me, this is not professional, this is not well enough, you should redo this, you have to think better. And the other part of me being happy working with them is actually a very telling thing which they are constantly doing. And this is that when we are in a public place, they are careful enough to talk to me and to do stuff with me. For instance, we had to sign a paper, and I was guided to this event by my mother because we were there together to this event. And one of those people handed me a document which I needed to sign. They wrote, they read to me what's in the document. I signed it, and they gave it to me. And what's regular in Bulgaria is that they are going to ask my mother to sign it for me. First, they obviously they didn't do it, And if I sign it, that they would give it to her as well. And they were insistent of giving the document to me especially. So I'm not only humbled that such kind of professional journalists want to give me the opportunity to work with them. I'm very thankful that they are not quotes saving me critiques because I might be sensitive and life is tough on me and they have to be not that tough on me. And they pay attention to actually how I feel like a actual person, and I am very happy with working with them. But what I wanted to say, and what I'm interested to hear you thinking and requiring and critiquing, maybe if that's your word, um, is that I'm happy to make a podcast short kind of show thing for 30 40 minutes on the lives of people with disabilities, people from business, people from services, people from all walks of life. But what I want actually to show is the people without disabilities around us, because right now I'm doing this thing because a certain person without a disability appeared in my life, and they are guiding me like nobody's business, like they know me for like 5 months, and they're already guiding me and helping me and empowering me better than people that I know for my whole life. And I'm quite interested at actually getting those people in front of camera and interviewing them and see what's their thought process, and how come they, people who never had friends with any kinds of disabilities, are so enabling to me, are so thoughtful when they are with me, are so um natural. I don't think that they think of it. They just, they just buy us waters, because here in Bulgaria it's customary that we forgot to take water from at home, and water is fairly cheap. Bottled water is cheap, and we buy each other, and they're like coming at me and touching the bottle against my hand, and they are not giving it to me like somewhere in the air, and they're like, here you are, the water, and I need to find it somehow and slap them by the face or by another embarrassing part of their body, or whatever. They are figuring out that they need to touch my hand in order for me to just grab it and take it, and even don't think of it. So I'm quite interested at actually including people without disabilities who are around us, and who actually make us feel like powerful people. And yeah, I'm very interested at what you actually think. Did you ever had the possibility of communicating with a person with disability? How it went? Did you feel how did you feel, and how do you find this idea of me including actual people without disabilities talking about their experience with people with disabilities? And with that, thank you and subscribe, and thank you so much for your watch this time.